I had the privilege of being the principal for the Simi Elementary School for about 7 years. And during my tenure here, some spooky things had happened, most of which were witnessed by our longtime janitor who had spent over 30 years on the school. So I can only imagine he has stories to tell. But this is a couple of the things that happened to us while we were here together. There was one Sunday, I was working in my office by myself, and I heard the doors in the corridor opening and closing. And I thought, well, that's strange. So maybe he was on campus doing some maintenance. But it was Sunday. So I gave him a call, and he said no, he wasn't here. But he lived nearby, and he could stop over and make sure everything was all right. And he did, and he and I explored the campus, didn't find a single person. And all the doors were secure and fastened, so really don't know how that happened. But there was another time, the two of us walked into the main building, and we stopped because overhead, someone or something was pacing back and forth and back and forth. That lasted for about 5 minutes, and we were both kind of just frozen listening to it, trying to figure out what it was, and a little bit scared. But the spookiest thing that ever happened, one morning we come in, well, I came in, and he was already here, and he said, "Did anything strange happen last night?" I said, "No, not to the best of my knowledge." And then he said, "Come with me." And we walked down the hallway, and there, sitting in the middle of the floor, was a pane of glass from the window. Not like one of the windows that actually opens and closes. This was just a pane of glass that had been removed from its fastening. It was just lying there in the middle of the floor. No idea. But even with all these weird things happening, I never once felt like I was in danger or threatened. I never felt really truly scared or worried. In fact, it sounds weird, but the ghost felt almost kind. Like it was just looking for attention, looking for friends. And I think that with the school being as quiet as long as it was, it got a little lonely. So I'm really glad that we have the arts program here because it's giving the ghosts some company, and hopefully that will make them a little more, a little less active, depending on what you're looking for.